under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fielder, number 14.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. So stepping in, Elvis Andrus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1-1. Here it comes. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hayward over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Sean Shea.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
First baseman Eric Hosmer.
From the stretch. Hit out toward second. Backhanded. Andrus on to first, and that'll take care of Hosmer as well. It's a double play. So striding in, Wilson Contreras, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Cain on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. To match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Anthony Rizzo.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he struck him out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ball game. Digging in, Salvador Perez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. On the ground to third. There's one. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Jason Hayward.
This is skied into short left center. Cabrera's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. Vargas has his target. 2-0 on its way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
Pitcher Sean Lester.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Kane. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Whit Merrifield.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Ready now, Alcides Escobar.
Third baseman number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Lester ready. The 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. A throw to the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. the pitcher, Jason Vargas, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Throw over to the bag. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The right fielder, number
Ready for
14,
another chance?
Billy
Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. 1-0. And that misses, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Elvis Andrus is on deck. Here's the 3-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Happ comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Andrus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. At the plate, John Jay. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Sean Shea.
Towards second. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Second baseman, number 9.
Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Baez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Here's another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Line, but speared on a hop to second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Now in the box, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
44.
Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he is out on the tag. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Happ retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number 40.
Into the windup and the pitch. High pop up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
13, Salvador Perez.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he got him swinging. Salvador Perez becomes the first out of the inning. Whit Merrifield is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. Line drive to left. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. In now, Jason Vargas. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing, you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter,
right
Billy
fielder,
Burns.
14,
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Late that time for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. 0-2, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
And that misses 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder, Ian Happ.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Pitcher.
Digging in now, John Lester comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in once again, John Jay. A hit in 2 tries so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Kane is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on the run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Second baseman, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Vargas gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Chris Bryant.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And he's safe. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hosmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Elvis
Here it comes now to Andrus. High in the air out to center field. Happ has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This is in the air out to right. Hayward on the run, and that's the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rizzo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Baez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
To short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's a high pop-up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cain racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped high in the air. Baez coasts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Whit Merrifield. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired.
For the traditional.
Ready for another shot now, Ian Happ.
Leading
A
off for
couple
the
of
Cubs.
singles to his credit
Center
thus far.
fielder, Ian Happ.
Grounded to short. There is Andrus. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in to try it again. John Lester.
Sean Lester.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder,
Stepping in and
30,
ready for another shot, John Jay. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. This one's flared toward left center. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Alcides Escobar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Takes this the other way to right. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Now at the plate. Jason Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Jorge Barney will move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. 0-1, here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Billy Burns.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The tag, and he is out. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Carl Edwards Jr.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Now a throw over. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Kevin McCarthy is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's Javier Baez, already a home run and a double.
For the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Burns is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 44, Anthony.
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to him. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it. Half. 1 out. Into the box now. Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it is Russell, and there are two away now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Alex Avila will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. And he takes ball one. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. And the pitch. And that one's wide of the mark, ball three.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off, ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
He's set, and the pitch. Whit Merrifield is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. And now the Royals are down to their final strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.